Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a feature preview for two of the new features coming in the next update for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation, currently called Title Update 19. So, there was a screenshot coming from 4J Studios of this new update coming yesterday, and basically what it did is it confirmed a bunch of new Redstone features. And I asked you guys in the video to explain, you asked me what you wanted to see explained, and the most requested feature was the Redstone comparator, followed by the locked Redstone repeater. So, I'll be explaining both those things today using PC gameplay, so I can actually show you gameplay of it rather than just talking over a screenshot, and hopefully you like that. If you do, please do like the video and let me know. It's very appreciated. So yeah, let's get straight into it, shall we? So basically, let's start with the locked redstone repeater. It's a lot easier to explain and even look at than the redstone comparator, and basically it does something that we've kind of already been able to do in the game just with repeaters. So what it does is it actually allows you to lock a redstone signal. So as you can see here, you power the thing going through, and if it gets powered, if a redstone repeater gets powered from the side here, it actually locks down the redstone repeater. And what does locking down the repeater mean? So visually, instead of having a torch here, you get like a little line of bedrock, which means it's locked down. And as far as actual function in the game, even if you take away the input here, like this, the redstone input keeps flowing through. So it's a redstone loop thing, kind of. So now you can have stuff going on there, and it's kind of a useful thing to do the thing we could already do with just a redstone loop like this. However, using repeaters to do it is more handy, of course, and that's always a cool thing. So that's the locked redstone repeater. It's useful and it looks nice, but in reality, it's just a repeater way of doing what we can already do. However, the redstone comparator is not entirely that, and it's a pretty complex block. It has 4 functions. As you can see, it's even got a light you can turn on and off, and I'll try and explain them to you one by one to truly help you explain it, because if I just said it compares 2 blocks, then that doesn't really help anyone, but hopefully this will actually help you. So first of all, the first thing it can do is it can actually pass through a signal. So if there's nothing on the sides of the block, it'll actually pass through the signal going in from the front here. So not very useful, right? I mean, there's already repeaters to do that, right? But you can do it if you have loads of comparators and you just want to get a redstone circuit done. However, in reality, one of the other 3 uses is the one you're actually going to use, because they're actually useful. So first of all, while this torch is off, it's in compare mode, which means if any input comes in from either side, well, basically, oh wait, I need to actually place a block here, so let's just place it there. If an input comes in from on the sides, basically what it does is it compares it with the input coming in from the front. So this is the main input, and these are the side inputs, the one that are compared to. And you can have one on each side, of course, and it uses the the strongest signal. And to basically kind of preface this, what this means, basically every single time a signal goes over a block, it loses a little bit of power. So this is a 14 strength power, 13, 12, and then 11 here. However, this is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So since this is an 11 input, this is a 10 input, basically it means the signal goes through and it passes through. And that's what it does while it's in compare mode. However, while it's in subtract mode, what it will do is it's the same thing, but instead of just saying, okay, this is more than that, let's let it through, it says, okay, this is more than that, but only by that much, so we'll let that much through. So as you can see, this is 1 more than that, so it only lets 1 through here. And as you can see, redstone dust here, but nothing here. And that's basically how it works. It has quite a few uses for some really complex functions. Say you want to compare 3, like hoppers full of stuff, and you want to set off certain redstone signals. You can do that if you have 3 weighted pressure plates and you want whoever has the most to get through a door. You can, kind of do that with this, and it's a pretty cool way of doing that. Just as a fun note, by the way, you can actually lock a redstone repeater with a redstone comparator, like so. So, that's something you could also do. So you could make it only lock if it has more signal than that or something. There's a few wacky solutions for that. But yeah, so that's redstone comparator. So they're the first 2 main functions. The torch on and off means compare and subtract. However, it has a third purpose that I think is a lot cooler than both of them put together, because what it can do is it can kind of measure a block. So as you can see here, here's an example of it measuring blocks. So kind of like with the hopper thing, it can do a similar thing, but with an actual redstone signal. So let's say you have a chest full of only a few items here, and you have a chest full of lots of items here. As you can see, putting a comparator in front of it, it kind of measures what's in the block, and then it puts out a corresponding redstone signal. So it's really, really complex, and it can be done with a lot of blocks, but I'll put it on screen right now, just to show you. It's from the wiki, and as you can see, like the S means stack, by the way, and I means item. As you can see, the more items you put in something, the more it goes across. Except the jukebox, which is just based on song. So, just to quickly show you this one, because I think this is interesting. So you put cat in there, and it goes forward 2 redstone signal. You put chirp in there, and it goes forwards 3. No idea what the logic is, but yeah, different songs means different redstone signals, and using this you can do some really interesting things. So again, like I said, if you're having a competition, like who can put the most items in a chest in a certain amount of time, you could compare the two signals and like, you know, have a light turn on to say, okay, this guy here won because he's got all of this as opposed to just this. And you can use it for furnaces, you can use it for so many things, and that's what I think is interesting. It's a brand new way to do redstone using items you wouldn't have previously thought possible, and I'm a really big fan of that personally. So that is the redstone comparator. It adds a lot to the game, adds 4 main functions, which is crazy for just one redstone block, and it's a little bit more complex to craft because it uses quartz, but you can quite easily do that. So yeah, redstone is getting a really big increase this update, whether it be just because of these two things I mentioned, or whether it be because of the hopper that's you know, that's going around, and all the other cool redstone features. If you do any amount of redstone, or if you know, are considering doing it, now is the perfect time, and it's a really good time. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please do like it if you like it. Like I said, it very much helps out. Let me know what you want to see a feature preview on next, because I've done horses and donkeys, I've done coal blocks, I've done so many things. There's still quite a lot to cover, so let me know what you want me to cover next, and I will do it. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.